What's going on, people? I thought I'd be doing more of like a daily vlog, and I wanted to share something that I see as a little bit of a secret weapon whilst we're working in a remote way, and that is placing Miro or Mural over Jira. I've always found Jira to be really clunky, really slow, and just painful. I'm gonna say it's not the tool, it's the way you use it. I hear that, but sometimes some tools are set up in such a way that they create opportunities for people who already have the paradigm that more is better to embrace that way of being. With Miro, here's the first thing that I found that's been great. So over, let's say, the last 13, 14 months for me, I've had 3 different clients and I've worked across another half dozen, say 6 teams. I found Miro coming into the picture was creating that real life, visceral, no faffing around kind of feel that a physical whiteboard had. I couldn't believe it. And I was a skeptic completely, not just of Miro, but just like remote working. So let me break this down. When you've got this workspace as a team, and we decided to not use Jira as one team who were part of a startup, so they had the opportunity to pick something new. It was messy, so we weren't using templates. We wanted something pretty quick to get up and going. But in many ways, that's what its power was. That's what its superpower was. The fact that it was just like a landscape, a workspace, like a physical wall. It can get messy. You've got your workflow there. There can be some artifacts here and there, UI, UX design, you know, people throwing up different types of quotes or inspirational images, a backlog that illustrates some sort of roadmap. And at one view, you can just see it all there. Now, that's one thing. And what that does is, you know, when you do your daily scrum or whatever you do to have a conversation around that wall space physically, Miro gives you that same vibe when you've got that workspace. All right, it's not exactly the same, but it's somewhere for you to kind of congregate around where there's an offline mode or people want to have a catch up. They've got that workspace right there, okay? They can be throwing up conversations. They can do their whiteboarding there and then. You know, artifacts, whether it's definition are done, definition are ready if you want it, policies and so on. And it's all there at one view. So that's one of the benefits that, you know, I was really seeing. You've got this kind of place to be, this feeling of belonging as a team. The second thing I love about the Miro was just the speed at which you can get a workflow up. All right, no faffing about. And it just mimics, again, that real life feel of a whiteboard. You're going to get sticky notes up, you're going to visualize your workflow, and it's going to be good enough. Not polished or perfect. And you know what, that's great. We all know why that's great. Because when a workflow is pristine and beautiful, what happens? People don't want to change it. They start protecting the aesthetic. If we find that we need to evolve or just change our workflow, our visualization to manage our work, it doesn't feel like such an overhead because we're not breaking the board. So that's the second point.